think that's gone live. Let's see how we go. Let's refresh the screen. Okay. Starting, receiving in a moment. Okay. Bear with me, everyone, if you've just tuned in. The KOM has just been released and we're going to go for a ride. All right, here we go. Veronica, can I ask you to go into the other room and check the audio for me, please? Thank you. All right, late night ride here in Australia. It is 11 p.m. Zwift has released the Volcano KOM. So we're going to go for a roll and we'll talk through what we see. Hopefully I'll get everything set up here. It's been a bit last minute. Rocking the CompuTrainer kit. Okay. So probably about a 15-minute ride, hopefully. We'll see how fast I can go. But if you can see up ahead there, the volcano, it has erupted. We can now get to the top. So we'll rock out here on the Buffalo bike. My first go at live streaming here using the software setup I've got. It's pretty raw. Bear with me. Hope you enjoy it. I'll look for the live chats on here as well, so if anyone has any questions, I'll try and answer. Audio's great. Thanks, guys, for letting me know. Nice bike. This bike rocks. Let me switch a few screens up here. Or let's not, because the way I've got this connected is kind of dodgy. So I'm always complaining about bandwidth here. I've currently got 5 gig left on my bandwidth for the next 50 minutes. So perfect timing. Okay, we're going to head up to the top of that KOM. Audio sounds good. Thanks, Von. Von's in the other room on a different connection. Hopefully this is coming through okay. We just got back from dinner tonight, found out the Volcano has been released, or the Volcano KOM, and we scrambled to get everything working. I think it's come up okay. I'm on the Neo tonight, so it's nice and quiet. No tunes. But let's see what we've got here. So we've been waiting for the KOM for a long time. Well, probably 4 weeks or so since they opened the course. I tell you what, if it's not open, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Empty panniers, yeah, man. I'll go to the shop after this, fill them up with the bread. Okay, let's have a quick flip at the screens here. So the bike that I'm rocking is the Buffalo bike. I'm not as good as Nathan Guerra at switching screens. Here we go. What a beast. Running the 808 on the front, disc on the back. Rocking the CompuTrainer kit as a bit of a tribute to the training company that's now in the sky. If that's where they go. Way! Sorry about that. No, Von, I don't want that one on, thank you. Why? No, it's fine, thanks. Von's just here in the background setting things up. Making sure we can get to the right screens. Alrighty. Have they changed the ride on symbol? I don't know. Okay, someone's personal messaging me. Problem is when you live stream and people personal message you, they're talking to the world. Somebody wants to talk to me about the Zwiftcast. Cool, send me an email. Where are we now? 1.6 Ks in. Let's see what else has changed with this. Not much so far. Alrighty. Final 100 metres is around 9%. I'm on the Neo too, so I'm going to feel that 9%. So tell me what the stream quality looks like, guys. I'll try and keep an eye on the questions here. How am I doing picture in picture? Very, very hard. I'll tell you about it in another video, but I've got an iPhone 6 here, an iPhone 7 down there. We're using LTE over Wi-Fi, bringing it into OBS, streaming that through YouTube Live. Hopefully it comes out okay. I apologise for how cheap and nasty this looks, but we'll get to see the Volcano KOM.
Can we bring that laptop up to Ilo?
Yeah, Von, if you could.
Yeah, I'll go find it.
If we've got something we can bring the laptop up a little higher, I'll be able to see the questions straight away. My trusty assistant. There's money boxes out here.
Oh.
Yeah. Outside here we've got a ton of... I unboxed the Cura today from Elite. Those boxes are huge. So if I get Von to put the laptop on the box here, I'll be able to see the comments. Do I recommend buying a trainer off Gumtree? Only if the guy hanging off doesn't murder you. It's a good buy. I bought my third Lama trainer off Gumtree the other day. Got it for a steal. Okay. It wasn't stolen. 175. I got a really interesting mod for it too because it's a 10-speed one. I need to fit 11-speed cassette. So if anyone watches the channel, I know Raul Lucia. Paid Raul a visit today. He works some magic. And we've now got a solution for that. I'll put a video together with that. It's quite cool. Sound is a bit sketchy, sorry. Hopefully it's coming through okay at the moment. I'll try and shout. Nathan Guerra telling me I'm streaming down. Hang on 1 sec. I'm going to stop this prop. 1 sec, I'll be back, guys. Too big. Way too big. Thank you to Elite for the box. Just going to put my laptop a little higher so I can chat to everyone. Hey, that's how we solve problems. More boxes, and I think I've just locked Von in that room because she can't get out now. Alright, how's that for a tease? Everyone excited about seeing the KOM and stop pedaling right near it. Okay. Back into it.
Okay.
Looking good. Let me see if we can dive back out here and have a look at that. Oh, there we go. The road is open. Now, I may have snuck some Strava segments in here already. I'll let everyone... How many viewers do we have? 86 viewers. No one will know. You can only create Strava segments on segments that you've written yourself. So when Eric and Mike rode the course the other day, I wonder if anyone's got some Strava comms or Strava segments up this new section. No one did because they hadn't created the ride. I pulled down Eric's ride as a GPX file, modified the timestamps, uploaded it as a private ride of my own, created segments out of that. They stuck. And I had a bit of fun with the names. Keen to see if those names actually stuck, given I was the first one to do it. Yes, there we go. Alright, game starts now. This is all new road. Destroy the KOM. Just cruising tonight. Thank you for regular guy mountain biking. The stream's working well. If we can get this sorted, we'll make it a lot more professional looking. We'll put some fireworks or some Q&A sessions and stuff in. We may even feed into Nathan's live stream stuff on Zwift Community Live. Alright, here we go. It's a hill. Oh, it's a downhill. You can see there on the top right, the profile there. So the KOM, 7 minutes 32. Not bad. First attempt, very intense. Alright, in joke for everyone else. There's a Strava segment on Watopia. Somebody created a route or a segment right at the start that almost everyone rides. First attempt, very intense. Misspelling of intense. That's stuck. It's now Zwift folklore. Hence the first attempt of this, very intense. It's getting a bit hot in here too. I've turned the fans off and down. Cheers from Switzerland. Good morning, Switzerland. It is currently 11:18 p.m. here. And if Nathan Guerra would like to tell us what time it is over there, then we'll get some scary stats. I'm guessing it's, I'll be here 6 a.m. over there, I think. Mount Carissa climb. Ah, jeez. One thing I'll say about Zwift, there is really a tight community. A lot of in-jokes and a lot of good Good night. See you later, bro. Somebody else personal messaging me that everyone can see. Giving up privacy here, but no one's sending me their bank details over PM on Zwift. Whew. Alright, I'm going to turn the fans on. Let me know if the audio goes a bit south. This is how you turn fans on. Maybe this button is how you turn fans on. If that's too loud, let me know, guys. Go harder than Shannon Knoll at Crazy Horse. Mate. Is it possible to go any harder than Shannon Knoll at Crazy Horse? Love the reference. I think I saw Vaughn on the Bally last night. You would have? She went out for a roll. Hang on, let's talk about the course. Not much to report so far. Not a lot of people out. It's a gentle hill. I'm on the Tax Neo, had to double check. But we'll wait for something visually to come up before we start talking. The sound's perfect. Good, because it's getting hot in here. Alright, so a bit of fun with some camera angles. Like this. Ooh. Not much going on, a bit of a steaming rock. Everyone loves a bit of steaming rock. Here we go. Get an aero on the buffalo bite before it kicks up again. So we're through a bit of a flat section here. Sun's just peeking over the top. Someone in workout mode. About to rip past me. Oh, we're going inside. Duck. $12.20 in the UK. Good time for tea and scones. Alright, so another inside section of the volcano. Not much going on. Oh, there's actually a big hole. That's a kind of that's a bridge. I can't get a good angle of that, but it looks like that's a bridge inside the big hollow volcano. I'm such a geologist that I know nothing about how these things are formed. Alright, what next? I see the light. I see the light coming out of the volcano. So if you just tuned in, what we're looking at is the first ride of mine up the volcano KOM, which has just been released a few hours ago. Bit of vegetation on the side. Expecting a few iguanas or something to pop out. Alright, who can we chase down? Lindemulder. Up the road. Okay, over to the right there you can see the rest of Watopia. Is it a skull? No, it's a flower. This video is putting someone to sleep. Not sure that's a compliment or a piss take. I'll take either. But I'm having a bit of fun. Alright, two people to chase down. Workout mode, right on. 1.4k at the top. Get some more angles on this thing. There's my butt. There's my bike. And there's my head. Oh, helmet goes on. Hey, look at that one. Where am I in the whole scheme of things? I look like ants from up here. Okay, there's some boards coming up here. Now I am on the Neo. Will they have the road surface or road feel implemented? That's going to get steep up around the corner there. Alright, back to it. We know the boards are coming up. No, I'm on the Neo, Tax Neo tonight. It's the quietest one I've got here for any live streaming. Should I ride now even though I have sport practice later today? Ride now and get sport practice now. There we go. Road feel. If I could bend the camera down to where you probably don't want to see, you'll see it shaking a bit. Just a light feel. You know you're on that surface with the Neo. Just sort of pulls on the chain a bit. And we're off onto the smooth. Janie Lindemeyer was on the cover of a Blink-182 album. That is the most brilliant piece of trivia information I've heard all day. Send me a link to that. Okay, back on some boards. Filling that through the Neo road feel. $700 meters to go. So some people have jumped on here straight away and given it a full crack. If I'm still 600 meters off. Can't get those stats off the screen. Oh, I've been joined by T-Wolf. Teen Wolf has joined. And you know what happens when someone joins? It's hammer time. Come on, Teen Wolf. Get on the wheel. No, he's 0 watts. Problem solved. Come on, Teen Wolf. Get on that wheel. Might be on just for a look-see. Okay, how far are we off top? We're in there. My kicker arrived today and I need a new cassette butt. Wrong speed, or why do you need a new cassette for your kicker? An X-rated actress. Ha! I won't go there. Not on the live feed. Lol. Alright, what have we got? 190 metres to the top. Really? That's it? Okay, I'm assuming the KOM stops just up here, but the loop goes around. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is the steep part. Alright, album cover, got it sorted. I'll be Googling it later on. Does drafting work in Zwift? Not sure if Taylor Swift allows drafting. Drafting does work in Zwift. You can't feel it though, but you do go faster. It's not like riding out in the road where you jump onto a bunch and just tick it easy. But it's less effort. Alright, here we go. Top of the KOM, 9 Huzzah! And the screen's a bit blurry. I'm not sure if that's coming through on the live stream. Everything's got a bit of a shimmer to it. And the irony of getting the feather at the top. Ha! Alright, so I think we just finish off this loop and we'll head back down. Yeah, there we are. We're sort of right at the top there. So, not a lot going on at the top. A few Lamas. But, there we go. That's the top. Get rid of that feather. What's my FTP? No idea. Yeah, now I'm focusing on my 5-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute power at the moment. Mainly the 5. You can look at zwiftpower.com, search for my name there. Whacked out a 4:35 for 5 minutes at the end of the race the other day. I was pretty happy with that. If I can get 400 for 10 minutes, I'll be in the right zone for some races coming up. Alright, we're on our way down. Now the Neo trainer has a drive system in it, so if I stop pedalling, you can hear it'll still drive the trainer forward, but under Zwift, if you're not generating power, you're not sort of moving forward, so it doesn't do much under Zwift. $7,000 74,000 watts, that's it. What's Shane's video card? It's the Alienware Alpha. The original Alienware Alpha, so it's an NVIDIA card. I think it's an 860M. called Afterburner to overclock the core and the memory on it. Again, I could do a whole video on that. I might do it in the next few days. It's on the list. How to squeeze the most out of your computer, and possibly for your computer's warranty as well, because that's the theme for this week. Alright, rocking back down this hill. It's okay. Overall, visually there's not much to it. There's no Hank's Garage at the top. There's no village halfway up. A couple of plants. Smoking rocks. How this could be incorporated into races, don't really know. It's less of a steep hill than the other one, so I guess it's going to suit some Clydesdale, so you can really push out the power for probably in a race 6, 7, 8 minutes. Similar to Box Hill then, I think, but this one has a rest in the middle. Okay, back through the hole in the volcano. I think a wide shot of this. You can see there, there's a road down there, you can see at the top right. So it's an internal kind of lava bridge thing. Whoa! And there's the other road below. Cool. When was my last road race and how did you do? I can't remember my road race. I did a crit up in Darwin late last year, mid last year. Road races, not a lot of those lately. Time trial in Horsham the other week, that was pretty good. There's a video up on that. Search below, beside, wherever these links are these days. Alright, back down to are we down the bottom of the KOM? No, we're almost down the bottom. Me ranting about voided warranty. I've got another one lined up to bat out of the park, but there's only so much whinging I can do. We'll see how that one lands first. Any questions, throw them below in the comments or the chat section. Is the chat section up that way or that way? Either way, if you can find it, whack them on. I'll just roll back to the start. Or if you want to vote, I'll go do another lap if you want. If you've got some questions and want to see it again from a different angle, let me know in the comments and I'll spin around and go for another crack. Jack, I'm toggling with the keyboard beside me here. Wireless keyboard with my name on it so I know which computer's which. I'm just pressing the number keys. How many years have I been riding? 2004, 2005. I think I started. It takes about 3 to 4 years to really reach about where you're going to get. Probably another few years to reach your genetic potential. Well, sorry, my genetic potential. I won't talk for everyone else. I'm not a coach. Found out and had my best numbers probably 5 or 6 years into cycling. My opinion on base miles? Sure. You got to do the miles. There's no shortcuts. Hit intervals are good. Targeted intervals are for your events that you want to do well in. But you got to do the Ks. It's all about efficiency on the bike. Nice bike. Hell yeah. It rocks. Alright, there's a bunch. Let's go harass this bunch. Are they going up the climb? Oh, how about that? Oh, there's one dude going up. We'll stick with this guy. He's got that death stare. Look at those guns. Benson, you animal. Nice bike. Oh, I'm a bit nervous, that guy behind me. He's a bit too big for my liking. Let's get out of here. Hey, bro. Workout mode's where it's at. Am I following a specific training plan at the moment? Yes. That's what I get. Remote mouse app on the iPhone is good. I got even better. I've got a remote mouse. Again, it's got my name on it, so I know which one's which. What else is going on? The shortest time spent on Zwift that will log power over. Not sure, to be honest. I'm old school. I use my Garmin indoors, so I can hit lap, look at the average lap summaries, and get all my data off that. Again, it's got my name on it, so I don't get it confused with Vaughn's. Modern lightweight carbon frames and their durability, I wouldn't know, I don't have one. Over 80 kilos. Yeah, they should be able to stand up. I'd check the warranty. But something like, I mean, there's specific bikes designed for Clydesdales over rough surfaces like the Roubaix Pro, I think, from Specialized. Have I tried voice attack? No. What is voice attack? Not quite sure what that is. I do know I'm still in the big ring. Let's fix that one. Okay. I'm just going to scroll up for a sec, see if we have any other questions that I've missed. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tagging along, and especially contribute comments as well. I think I've got all the questions so far. Thank you. All right. Mr. Holy Fook is racing. Totally legit name, dude. Screen resolution on this, I'm not sure. I think I'm only running in high mode. It's not ultra on this screen at all. The little Alienware doesn't have enough to go ultra. So the screen rates go. But using Afterburner on the graphics card to boost things up a little with good airflow around the computer helps a couple of frames a second. Jack, which data do I retain? Both. But to be honest, I gave up new training peaks probably 18 months ago. I know the zones that I can get to, and focusing way too much in them just became, it's too much of a mind game. I know what I need to do for 5, 10 and 20 minute power. That's what I'll focus on for the events that I do. All my Zwift stuff goes up on Strava, so I've been snooping around that. That's okay. But if I do any specific interval or specific work, I just rode through someone's butt. That just goes on from the Garmin up into training peaks just for a look. I'm not tracking CTL, ATL, TSB, all too hard for now. Got to get back to riding bikes. It's good, it has its place, but not all the time. Done that for years and years and years. So I see all these new features coming out. They're cool. Oh, we just rode through ourselves. But sometimes you just got to ride your bike, focus on the numbers you want to get to, keeping it simple. Other questions? I used to say just PM, heart rate monitor, double turbo trainer, and change gears. So Julian Morris is just saying he's on a dumb training using a power meter. Fine, works well. A lot of my efforts lately have been on the Le Mans Revolution, which is a dumb trainer, but I love it. The inertia, the road feel. But got a bit of a collection going, and I unboxed another one today. The Elite Cura, K-U-R-A. I think I got that right. The younger brother of the Drivo. So it's a smart fluid trainer. It doesn't change resistance. It's got one of those power meters that is just like 1% accuracy. Woo! Brilliant. Haven't ridden it yet though. Leslie Ann Sales, hello. I worked in security for 10 years for a company. They merged, unmerged, and changed the structure around a little bit, so I've gone off and done my own thing. But yeah, IT security, bit of a hot topic at the moment, especially when you see two potential presidents talking about cybersecurity and things like that. But that's my, I guess, my real expertise. This is just all fun. How am I finding the TCR? It hasn't broken. So 1.5 thumbs up for the TCR. I got it second hand, so I don't want warranty anyway. Okay, other questions. What trainer difficulty do I normally use? All of them. I think I'm on about 75 to 80% slider bar. Haven't checked lately though. I've been on the Lama revolution too much. The camera on Zwift is like a late night curry. It keeps going straight through you. I like it. You're my kind of people. Can never get first person mode. Nah, I don't like that one. Now the stats are chopping my head off. You can all look at my butt. Okay, last one. If you have the choice between an old PC and the new iPhone, iPad, which is the best choice for running Zwift? Okay, so comparing an old PC, 6 years old, brought back on road field here on the Neo, rumble. So an old PC versus an iPad or an iPhone, I'd go an old PC and boost a video card, if that was an option. Look, the iPad version, it's not too bad. I mean, it works perfectly for me, for my testing and the rides I've done. The iPhone version, a bit too small. TV out is convenient. I've done 2 videos on those, one for the over the Wi-Fi and one over directly wired. But for the setup we've got in here, I won't turn the camera because I'll probably drop it. We've got just the Alienwares on some tripods here. That works pretty well. So that's what I use. Windows 10. Set up to update when I want it to, not when it wants to. And ticks along well. What's my view on disc brakes on road bikes? I love a good descent. If you see my other video, so speaking about other stuff than Zwift at the moment, I love a good descent and pushing the limits to 100% and 101% into the dirt, if you've seen that video. So I'm all for it. Carbon wheels on the descending that I do are scary as hell. They're inconsistent, they're noisy, they can vibrate, and the heat generated, 60, 70 k's an hour, braking into corners hard, not my cup of tea. I haven't personally had any issues, only through vibration and just terrible handling of the bike under carbon clinches. So, not a fan. Carbon tubs, a little better, still a problem. So disc brakes, bring it on as technology. Got to see the data though on how dangerous they really are. But what we've seen in all the marketing, it's the companies that are pushing them. The pros don't want them. Well, the pros don't really care. Well, you know what I'm saying. They're not saying, yes, they are the next best thing. But a few pros are saying, no, I don't want to ride them because they're too dangerous. Yet they're still happy to ride a bike that could potentially snap in a trainer, well, according to their warranty. That's the question I have. If they're really worried about safety, then they're not worried about carbon shards going straight through the back of their legs. If that's what happens, it doesn't. But let me tell the story, it does. So, look, the industry only exists when people buy new stuff. So, there's a ton of talk about it because it's new stuff. We're going to buy new bikes, new wheels, new sets. That's just how things tick over. Technology-wise, brilliant. Am I doing Amy's Grand Fondo this year? I don't know what I'm doing next week. So potentially, I'll look at the KOM again. Time flies when you're talking crap. Alright. Oh, I can't let Hooli fuck get me. Sorry, fuck. Kicked off YouTube for that. Little dog sprint. Throw. 10% slower this time. There's a motivator. Is tyre wear okay? Hang on, I'll go back to the top of these questions. Favourite descent I've ever done? Search on my channel Mount Buffalo Descent KOM or Mount Buffalo Descent on my channel. I've got a few short ones, but there's a full 16-minute one there where Von chased me in the car. That's my favourite descent. Super fast, balls out, barreling into corners with the only thing on your mind is getting out of that corner into the next one. So it's just brilliant. Hotham's not bad, Falls is good. Like any descent you don't crash is good. But the Buffalo one, yep. Is tyre wear on trainers overrated? No, it happens. If you're doing more than a few hours a week, you'll start to square off your tyre. Oh, it's raining on the KOM. Where are we, London? Crikey. Coming here to escape the world. It starts raining on me. So your tyre wear does happen. I've had a few of the roller styles trainers that I've done workouts on, and you just scrape your finger underneath them and you'll get grits of tyre. That's all to do with the compound, the hardness. But it happens. Someone's finally come through with the kicker or neo or driver or hammer question. Have a look at my website or Shane Miller blogspot, Shane Miller Trainer Guide. I hide in plain sight. So jump on Google, type Shane Miller Trainer Guide, GPLama Trainer Guide. I've got a full list. People ask me this question all the time. So I've got a summary of every trainer that I've owned. I've got 1, 2, 3, about 10 of them just down there. Another one underneath me and a few in storage. I've written short summaries on every one of them, give them a rating that I think's fair. They're all different, and there are different reasons to buy different ones. In short, Neo, if you want quiet, Neo's the answer. If you're in an apartment, all you'll hear is pretty much your drive chain. But there are compromises with that. So head on over to that link at GPLama.com or Shane Miller blog. If you can't find it, shoot me a message or shoot me an email. I'll link it to it. Would I ride the Indy Pack with Maven? Doesn't one bit. There's two options for cycling. You can go long or go fast. Give me this one any day. And yeah, regarding my training at the moment, it's all about going fast. Well, 7 conditions for going fast. We're getting there. But I'll keep track of the moment on the journey, because that would be an absolute mind game, going that hard, that far. And I don't think it'll be about riding the bike. It's just about being resourceful, knowing where to sleep, where to eat, drink. That's going to be, for me at the moment, I'm jumping on the bike, getting the workout done, ticking that box and going about my day. But for something like that, for what, 5, 6 weeks, however long it takes, you live and breathe pressing on the pedals. Don't get me wrong, I love cycling. Not that much. What tyres do I use on the road? Depends. Big fan of the Specialized Roubaix Pro, just for all-rounders. GP 4000S. Race tyres. Anything that's quick. Latex tubes for race wheels, they're quicker. That's about it. Bicycle Sunday asking, why does Zwift go inside a volcano and there's lava coming from the ceiling and there's lava in a lake? I think the physics are different. Volcano. Okay. I think racing-wise, and it adds another element. Training-wise, how would I use the Volcano for my own training? I'm a big fan of the 5-minute interval. Either strength effort, lowest gear, or full TT mode. You name it, just 5-minute efforts, crunch enough of those in one session, and it's a good day. So, this hill's broken up. You can probably see in the top right. It's broken up. So I'm not sure whether it's going to be a good course to do a 5-minute effort on. Don't know. It might be a 4-minute effort, so more your VO2 max. But come race fast for 5,500 kilometres. 25 and you'll get me there. Russell Thompson, hey Shane, hey Russ. I'm getting confetti flying on the screen. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're off now. We'll go around back to the start. I don't know why I like to go back to the start of usually where I started the ride from. I think it's inbuilt to a lot of cyclists. We start our rides from front. We want to finish back there. Hang on, I'm getting instruction from the other room. Sorry, Vaughn. 11:50 PM. I can't get a time check. The only reason why I'm streaming now and getting this working so well is I've got some mobile data. Well, this billing period on my phone. So I can use my expensive data. I only have 9 minutes of that left. We'll get back to the front start finish for that. So any questions? Whack them here or here. I have no idea whereabouts on the screen I'll go. Oh, and never forget to drink. Forgot to drink. Favourite meal? Cliff Bars. Hell yeah. Somebody from the US bought me over a whole bag of Cliff Bars the other day to Australia. So good. Not much of a foodie though. So, food for fuel, pretty much. Not for enjoyment. I'm not really a foodie. Watching me suffer. I'm not suffering. Just having a roll. Go back to the start finish line, chuck a Yui, and we're done. Zwift needs a map. Agreed. I know Waitopia enough to know where I am on Waitopia. London and Richmond, not so much. There is a Zwift hack. Third-party supported hack. Someone where you put up a map on the screen and overlay it. Maybe under zwifthacks.com. Not quite sure. I haven't loaded it myself. Looks really cool though. Let's up the cadence for the last couple of minutes. Shake these legs out. 8 minutes before Telstra, 7 minutes before Telstra starts charging me a lot more money for this. Whew. Not the plan for tonight. So, thanks if you stayed around from the start, but let me explain what we're doing here. We got home from a night out, had some dinner with friends, had some videos to edit. I thought, I'll just sit down and see what's on Facebook. Bam! This Volcano course or the Volcano KOM had been released. So, with a few gigs spare on my phone plan, we jumped on at about 11:30. Found an app to do this via a phone and some Wi-Fi. Put it together, loaded up OBS, the broadcasting, got the live stream hooked up to to YouTube Live. Loaded up Zwift. Put a really dodgy, actually it's there. Now I can see the screen. The Volcano KOM text looks pretty bad. But we'll get this all tidied up. Zwift map, there we go. Favourite drink while riding? For me, it's just water. Look, if it's under an hour, water's fine. If you need a bit of carbohydrate, just a bit of drink mix, which is a bit of a sugar drink mix that I use. It's a green tub, sold here in Australia. Eric Min's on. Oh, there he goes, there's the boss. E Min, CEO of Zwift. Alright, so usually when an update comes out, I jump behind the scenes on the Mac. If any computer nerds are with me, I do a strings on the binary and have a look through the binary file to see what's changed, look at the file dates, and anything inside there that can indicate what's changed, other new jerseys, new bikes, new unlocks, and resources they've set up for the future. Because I'm just an end user like everyone else, and I'm keen to see what's behind the scenes. Alrighty, there we go. How many on course? 1,300 to 1,200. Not a bad day. Alright, 5 minutes left. Any questions, please put them below. I'll bang out an answer the best I can. Breakfast with the Lama. And my breakfast is in about 7 hours, so I'm glad you had your breakfast with me. Thanks for the company. Can we expect something like this late night? Can we expect something like this late nights on the 2nd of every month? Depending on my data plan and how much bandwidth I've got. Look, we are desperately seeking more uplink bandwidth. Download's okay, uplink is a killer. If I can get uplink happening here, we can do things like Google Hangouts, we can do call-ins, we can do everything. We can feed mainstream as well on Zwift Community Live. We can do so much more. And it requires no editing, which is just brilliant. So when we're talking pulling in different sky, I mean, you know, if you can think about it, you can do it on land with bandwidth, we can get it done. And we can really feed back to the community, a help channel, call in, racing. Well, racing's covered over in the Zwift Live stuff. But you name it. I mean, the sky's the limit. Even my unboxing videos, I can do those live. But just at the moment, I'm sort of consolidating everything into my main goal here is to progress and be part of the further development of indoor cycling as a serious option. I'm part of a number of beta testing groups for a few different companies now as well. So a lot of my training is testing. A lot of the data plots I put up are the firmware testing and feedback to those companies. So it's going well. I think there's a lot of progression to be made. But if I can get some training done at the same time as this, it's all good. Oh, look, we've hit another hill. All right, let's slug up this. Okay, a few quick questions in the last 3 minutes. Is my bike fit indoors different than outdoors? No. I just prop the front up a little bit just for comfort and preference, because I always have when I'm on indoors. How the Maven will go on the Indy Pack? We'll see, we'll see. What happened on the 13th of May 2015? Have a look at, I've done a blog post on that, so GPLama, Zwift Australia events. I managed to fleece $500 out of Zwift for winning a KOM competition in Melbourne. I then flew us up to Sydney. I won there as well. It was a few years ago now. There's a blog post on that. Bandwidth is even limited to landline contracts. Well, that's, yeah, the bandwidth, we're limited to 1 megabit per second, which for this kind of stuff doesn't cut it. I need 5 or 10 megabits a second up. NBN not in the area. I live in Melbourne, and Melbourne doesn't have NBN. Well, this much of Melbourne has the NBN. Don't even get me started on that. You think I went hard on warranties and bikes and frames? NBN's a whole other kettle of fish. What's my VO2? Not much. Not much at all. My tested VO2 is entirely different to my estimated VO2. What are the numbers? You have to subscribe to find out. Alright, we've got 2 minutes left. Let me get through these questions. The Elite Cubo Digital Smart B Plus. swinging. Should I get the more back one to be fair? Sure. Or just buy that as a smart, cheap resistance unit and use a separate power meter for power. 1 minute to go. Oh look, anything with estimated cadence out of the rear wheel, estimated cadence anywhere, it's always going to be dodgy. Get yourself a cadence sensor. Cheap, they work, easy to go. The OBS tools, the tool's still too complicated. Where's an easy how-to site? OBS is complicated because it is. I'll give it that, it's not easy. Bringing in multiple feeds into the streams, passwords, keys. And the easy how-tos then aren't watched by a lot of people because people look for more technical stuff. So it's a balance of how-tos. Move to Lang Warren for NBN. Werribee. We're going to have to end it there. Oh no. What a note to end on. Someone tell me to move to Werribee. Alright people, we've ticked over 12 o'clock. Let's knock out a sprint to this KOM. What do we got? Not much. Oh, 1,000 watts. There we go. And the buffalo bike goes alright. There's that smell. There's that Neo smell. Beautiful. Smells like victory. Alright people, thank you for watching the comments. Make sure you subscribe below, above, and follow me on the other channels as well. I'm quite noisy on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So have a good day, good night, and we'll see you soon. Oh, by the way, I'll take you for a quick tour. So here's the behind the scenes. There's the Neo. There's my butt. Some lighting. There's the Shiv. Questions were coming through there. And here's the trainer collection. That's about half.